Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Been friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been? Can we play a rewind? Yeah, those other guys are true. They don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Whoa, whoa. I've been waiting on you, coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on, yeah. Yeah, you're making me confused. I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart.
Good afternoon. Hello, all my lovelies. Welcome to Gypsy Soul. Let me put my phone up here on my thingamabob here. And let's see how terrible I look. See, do I look alright to come on? Oh my god, is it? What in the back, girl? Get over here and take some of these pictures so you can put me some more of them videos up where I look like some British lady. Is this good for you? Batshit crazy girl, you'll make some more videos of me out too. Alright then. Well, alright. How y'all doing today? She said,
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
well, I'll tell you of how it has been. It has been hot. It has been hot. It has been too damn hot.
Jeez. Look at what we got here. That silly penguin is back again.
No, Mr. Madison.
Holy jeez. Look at what we got here. That silly penguin is back again.
No, Mr. Madison, they're not penguin. You got too much sun today. They're no penguin.
It's too damn hot for a penguin to be just walking around here.
That's how hot it's been. Too damn hot. Alright, let me say hello to my lovelies. Hello. Hey, crazy chicken lady, back. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have something for you, my dear. Crazy chicken lady, back. It's okay. They think they're delicious too. Good, Kim. Good to see you, Kim. Awesome. Yeah, tell Cushy come on back and go with us. Yeah, it's so good to see y'all. Awesome. I have to send my phone in, so I don't have everything on my tablet. Okay. All right. No problem. Kim, as soon as I get it back, I promise. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kim. You're awesome. I'll throw up some pictures for y'all to look at. My body wasn't made for this heat. There you go. Okay. Where's my little thing, my Bobby here? Okay. All right, and then let's see. Did I remember to post? Did I forget to post that? I did, but that's okay because I can play something while I upload it. I'm on Creepy Camping Moments, right? Okay, well, I got this picture this morning from Ernie, and he has gained some weight. He's up to 130 something, I think he said. Let me look right here, and I'll show you the exact amount here he's gained. So prayers out to Lightning Tiger. You got it. No, he says, yeah, okay, yeah, 131. 131, that's good. That's pretty good. So I think he looks all right. So the important thing is that the weight is going up, right? And if you're gaining, that's a good sign. That's a great sign. The streets were crazy, I see, this weekend. Yeah, I've missed so much, but I'm still trying to catch up. I fell asleep yesterday. Why was I wet yesterday? Was I in the rain? I can't remember what we did yesterday. But I fell asleep listening to Betty, I believe it was. Betty, and I think I listened to some Jimbo, and I listened to some Katie, and I listened to some Nicolina, and I listened to some, of course, Ernie. But, and and Kel's Bells, when she had Sarah up. So quite a lot. Good to see you. Hey, Lulu. My husband's real excited. He just got him a new sofa, so he's in there enjoying that while I'm chugging it out to you guys. Good to see you. He's not been feeling well for the last couple of days, and so let's hope this cheers him up. All right, and now back to Ernie. So there you go. He's gaining weight. So that's always a plus. That's always a good thing, right? And I was, in the middle of the night. Oh, y'all okay? Let me, it was, let me show you this. This is my daughter.
I am going for a run in Portland, and I am going for a run in Portland, and it is a heat advisory warning, and it's very hot. But luckily, my neighbor have some blueberries for me to eat, and they're very refreshing. These are not blueberries. I am going for a run.
So everybody in my family does voice impressions. Oh, that's my oldest now, since my daughter Amanda passed away. That is my oldest, and this is my youngest. When he was in school.
Bada bing, bada boom! Get over here! Get out of here!
So we have a lot of fun doing voice impressions. Anyway, so back to Lightning Tiger, looking much better and healthier, and we're all rooting for, good health for everyone that is, in a bad way right now, of course. So what else was I? These are not blueberries. Crazy chicken. He said, and these are not blueberries. He's part Russian. On his father's grandfather was from Russia. And so he does the Russian accent pretty good. I'm gonna play it again.
I am going for a run in Portland, and I am going for a run in Portland, and it is a heat advisory warning, and it's very hot. But luckily, my neighbor have some blueberries for me to eat, and they're very refreshing. These are not blueberries. I am going for a run.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I've got some more stuff for you. Oh, Lord. So getting back to Ernie's health and
Durar. Durar.
you like that? Why was that in my news feed? Why was that even in my news feed? This is what I want to know. Okay. Oh. This is Kim. This is what Jimbo and Ernie remind me of when they fight each other.
Who is better? I go on first and clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really, fool? Really? Stop looking at me, Swan.
Stop looking at me, Swan. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of when they're fighting. It's like, no. Shampoo is better. No conditioner is better. Stop looking at me, Swan. Oh, it's what it reminds me of anyway. How about you guys? It's too hot for a penguin to just be walking around out here. Oh, me. So I'm glad y'all are having a good afternoon. I hope all your wishes come true. This is my wish right now. Amen. Right. Amen.
Depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me. Deep rest. Your body needs to be depressed. It needs deep rest from the character that you've been trying to play.
Amen. Okay, and then I heard a couple of lives that had Candace on it. One was Crime, Lines, and Lies. And here's a clip. I'm not sure who made this clip, but when I Googled this specific thing, this was the clip that came up that I thought it stood out in my mind.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I don't lie. I can't lie. It's not in my metabolism.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't lie to you, so I'd hope you wouldn't lie to me.
I have no reason to lie to y'all.
Do y'all remember when she said it wasn't in her metabolism to lie? What do you think she was trying to say to Ernie? And I believe it was Tina she was talking to. What was she trying to say? When she said it's not in my metabolism? Ernie is like, I got this, bitch. I think, you know, there's power in prayer, you know what I mean? Power in prayer. See, what else was I going to show you?
Durar. Durar.
Oh, me. It's so funny. How are y'all doing? Hope you are having a good afternoon. Wasn't that funny? It's like, what was that even in my news feed? Right? Thanks, Crazy Chicken Lady. I appreciate that.
Depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me. Deep breath. Hold on 1 second. I got someone wanting to buy some of my china. Give me 1 second. I'll give you a video to watch. Hold on. Buy a membership. Buy a membership to Gypsy. Buy a membership to Gypsy. Sorry, it's my red china. I got a couple of pieces for sale, and some people are messaging me about it. You know, I don't know if I posted it the other day or not, but it was some red and white toile. I love toile. So, we're gonna watch a video on creepy camping moments. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. I have to go over here to YouTube and pull this up here. Go in here to history.
Yeah, I've seen some. They're like creepy camping trips, and this one in particular was the Appalachian Trail, which of course you all know in North Kakalaki. And this one was some really freaky stuff. Let's see, it was 6 disturbing camping encounters. Here. We're going to watch this real quick. Okay, let's get to the right one here. 6 most disturbing camping encounters, and one of them is in the Appalachian Trail.
A YouTuber named Phil has been uploading videos of his hiking trips to his channel Hike Slam, where he gives his viewers a glimpse into everything he does to prepare
Jimmy
for a
from the
long
Bayou.
hike,
Good
camp
to
alone
see
in the
you,
middle of
man.
the woods, choose the right hiking gear, and pretty much everything related
We're
to the
talking
outdoors.
about creepy camping
On the night
moments.
before Thanksgiving 2021, Phil went on an overnight hike to camp on the Appalachian Trail near his house in Virginia. For the first half hour of his hike, things kick off pretty normally, but after a while, he finds some odd-looking trash lying on the side of the trail. Strangely, there appears to be some writing on some of the containers he finds, which appear to be song lyrics, though it's hard to imagine why.
Okay, so these are like trash, and someone's written stuff on them. And they said that they were song lyrics. They're song lyrics. Hold on one second here. Okay, let me...
Why anyone would go through the trouble of writing out entire songs or poems on a plastic container only to later throw it on the side of the trail. As he crosses the boundary into the wilderness, things continue to get stranger and stranger, and as he nears the campsite, Phil finds another series of disturbing notes.
The weirdness continues.
Look at that, y'all. That is a rock in the shape of a foot. That is a rock in the shape of a foot.
What the? And there's a dead duck here.
Okay, that's a dead duck with its head, broken. See? And they're
And there's
lyrics to a song.
Dead duck here.
Some of the notes appear to contain cryptic poems, others seem to talk about pretty in-depth conspiracy theories and undercover federal agents or something, and the rest appear to be biographical, with whoever wrote them telling parts of their story. It's tough to confirm if the person who wrote the notes was the same person who killed the duck, but honestly, it would be too much of a coincidence for the dead duck to be lying right there next to the series of creepy notes, which were obviously placed there recently.
Yeah, I would say it's the same person. I would put my money on in Vegas. I would say it's the same guy.
Considering they're in good condition and not wet. After taking in the eerie scene, Phil notices a tarp and a fire next to a campsite about 20 yards away from the notes and the dead duck. Staying as far away as possible from the campsite, he continues making his way up to a shelter. Although this next part wasn't caught on camera, Phil then reported that he saw 2 women coming down the trail with their dog, asking him if he had seen the guy who was leaving the creepy notes and dead animals on the side of the trail. When Phil mentioned he saw a campsite...
So he saw 2 women coming down the trail.
and a fire a few yards away from the notes, the woman got scared and asked him to walk back to their car with them. Thinking it was probably a good idea to move as far away as possible from the campsite anyway, Phil went back with them and then started hiking in the other direction to find
Jimmy says he's got run off by devil worshippers one time. Tell us about it, Jimmy.
a safer place to
Were you in North Carolina?
spend the night. Fortunately, the rest of his hike to the new shelter was a lot more uneventful for Phil, and once he got there, he was able to set up a camp for the night, light a fire, and enjoy his dinner miles away from the disturbing notes he found. A few minutes later, once it got dark, Phil decided to go into the shelter and check out the camp log and see some of the notes and stories other hikers had left behind.
This is cool. They have a log for the hikers to write in.
And that's when things get extremely creepy again.
I'm gonna check out the shelter log here. I hang out by the fire. Almost every shelter on the Appalachian Trail has a shelter log where people write in their trail names and what's going on. They can write whatever they want in there. So it's kind of cool tradition here. So let's see what this one says. Little engine, back section. Hiking again, finally. It's nice and little trail magic. Some comics and writing and stuff. Alright, let's see what's happened recently.
This is where it gets really creepy.
Holy crap. Wait a second.
Okay. Jimmy says I was in Seneca. It was a fishing camping trip. Me and a friend and 13 people come out of the woods and told us we had to leave. Wow. Spooky.
Well, I'm adjust the camera here. This writing looks almost exactly like the writing that was on that garbage a couple of miles from here.
Again, this channel is called Chilling Scares. I'll drop the link now.
Even though the shelter where Phil's currently staying at is more than 2 miles away and on the other side of the road from the previous one, the handwriting in the camp log is exactly the same as the handwriting that was on the notes and garbage on the other side of the road. This is pretty disturbing in itself, but it gets even more so when Phil starts to actually read some of the content in the logbook.
In 2018, while I was incarcerated at the Okaloosa County Jail. What the heck? In solitary confinement, I figured the following out. Refer to Isaiah 28:15 through 9. This is the same ramblings from the guy that was on the other side of the river. That's kind of scary. Kind of weird. Those women down there said they were going to call the police on the guy. Wow, this is weird. It's just like it goes in one direction, then immediately goes in a completely different direction.
And this guy was apparently in the area where he is.
And there's just so much of it. Like this line up here. Think grave robbery in an attempt to obscure the reality of Little Mrs. Wolf. Content. Come up with some more of those wicked schemes, JB and company, so I can show some more of your true character.
The fact that there's a convicted felon walking around the woods leaving dark and weird notes all over the place is extremely concerning, and based on the kinds of stuff the guy is writing, he's probably not in his right mind. This could obviously be dangerous for Phil, especially since it's already...
I mean, you can imagine there's those that are on the run, you know, and the odd, like there is in Alaska, right? They're fleeing, you know.
Pretty dark, and he doesn't appear to have anything to defend himself with. As he gets ready to go to sleep in his tent, Phil walks back to the shelter once more, where he finds half a Gatorade bottle hanging from a string on the ceiling with a note in the same guy's handwriting that reads, "Watch out for Yeet Mouse, the dead do walk and talk." Understandably creeped out by yet another disturbing note, Phil tries to fall asleep in his tent, obviously a little on edge from everything that happened that day. The last thing you'd want to happen if you were in Phil's position would probably be to start hearing strange noises near the shelter in the middle of the night, and that's exactly what happened.
This gets so freaky.
While he was falling asleep, he heard something moving near the shelter, and as he poked his head out of the tent, he saw a single guy with a headlamp walking around the shelter. Not wanting to find out if it was the same guy who had been leaving notes,
Do you have any creepy camping stories, Sarah? And you're welcome, and thanks for coming.
he quietly made his way back to the truck in the middle of the night, checking over his shoulder the entire way to make sure he wasn't being followed. Luckily, he made it back home safely, and as of 2024, he hasn't uploaded another video about the strange notes he found on the Appalachian Trail. It's pretty likely that dozens of other hikers after him came across the disturbing notes and the dead duck, but we'll probably never know who exactly the guy who wrote them was, or what he would have done if he ran into any unsuspecting campers.
You're welcome, Jimmy. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being a member. Let me get through this commercial here.
In the insurance industry today.
Grizzly Gaz is a camping channel on YouTube consisting of dozens of videos featuring Gaz, the uploader, going on hiking and camping trips in the UK with his French bulldog named Fendi. In a lot of his videos, he goes camping in some pretty extreme conditions, and he often shows footage of his unexpected encounters with big animals in the middle of the woods. In April 2023, Gaz uploaded a video of a camping trip he made somewhere in the woods in the UK. The first part of the camping trip goes pretty much according to plan, with the footage showing Gaz setting up his tent and chopping wood to make a fire while his dog Fendi keeps him company as the sun begins to set. This next part wasn't shown in the footage, but as Gaz started to prepare his steak dinner over the fire, a random man in jeans and a coat approached his campsite and asked him for a beer and some food.
Right, we've got steaks on go now. Bit of ribeye. Pot boiling for some mash. And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light in my pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so
just some random crate. Wandering about.
You went round here in a poncho a couple of months ago, were you?
I don't think I was. I could have been.
Although the encounter with the man itself was pretty tame, it's still pretty creepy to be camping in the woods in the middle of nowhere and suddenly be approached by a random guy asking for things. If you listen closely to what he's saying, some of the guy's sentences are a little incoherent, and he appears to ramble a bit when he talks, almost like he's kind of out of it. Later in the footage, Gaz reveals that Martin was homeless, and that as they shared their dinner, he told Gaz his story about how he had ruined his life with drugs and how he had ended up walking alone in the woods that day. Disturbingly, Gaz also mentioned that while they were having dinner, he turned around for a few seconds to chop some more wood to keep the fire going, and when he turned back around, Martin had left the campsite unannounced without even thanking Gaz for the food. After the strange encounter, the uploader decided to leave the campsite and head home out of fear that the man would possibly tell his friends about meeting some guy camping out in the middle of the woods with expensive filming equipment lying around and suggest robbing him or possibly worse. To see if Martin would come back in the middle of the night with possibly ill intentions, Gaz actually left a trail camera on the tree at the campsite to capture everything that happened that night. Based on his behavior, it's pretty hard to gauge Martin's intentions and know whether he was just confused and possibly under the influence, or if he had something more sinister planned that evening. Either way, it's probably a good thing that Gaz left the campsite and didn't go back until the next morning, especially since, when he did go back, his trail camera that he had left was completely gone.
And we all saw
Creepy
that
Outdoors
coming,
is
right?
some of the containers he finds, which appear to be song lyrics, though it's hard to imagine why anyone would go through the trouble of writing out entire songs or poems on a plastic container only to later throw it on the side of the trail. As he crosses the boundary into the wilderness, things continue to get stranger and stranger, and as he nears the campsite, Phil finds another series of disturbing notes.
The weirdness.
Check out
The
this.
trail. Strangely, there appears to be some writing on
I just hit the wrong button. Where's the foot?
Making noise almost the whole time, he might have inadvertently alerted someone else who may have wanted to play a prank on him just for the fun of it. Still, it's hard to imagine why anyone else would be wandering in the same secluded part of the woods as the uploader. What's most disturbing is that the person or animal or whatever it was that made the noise appeared to yell out right after the guy turned off his lamp, almost as if they were waiting for that to happen to yell out something disturbing. Luckily, the uploader was able to make it back to his campsite safely and
Isn't that some shit?
has continued uploading outdoor footage to this day. Sam is a YouTuber from Cleveland, Ohio, who's been uploading videos of his stealth camping trips to his channel, The Northwest Wind, since 2016.
These are some pretty good
For those of you who don't
channels.
know, stealth camping just means parking your camper van pretty much anywhere without paying for parking, and people do it anywhere from residential neighborhoods to the middle of nowhere. In January 2024, Sam uploaded footage of his stealth camping trip to the woods in Cleveland, leaving his camper van at a local dog park a few hundred yards away. On his way into the woods, he finds a camping tent that's been
Stealth camping.
shredded to pieces, which is honestly a little creepy, but he keeps going anyway. After setting up his tent in the woods, he starts cooking dinner on a camping stove. As the sun starts to set, he sees a couple of people walking by the campsite.
Okay, that's where I'd say, Chuck, please, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. They're walking around me already.
And this is when he mentions that he's getting a bad vibe and feels like he's possibly in danger from them. Most experienced campers would probably tell you that if your gut is telling you something's wrong, you should probably call it a day and leave.
Why didn't he leave? Why didn't he just go? Okay, let's see. Yeah, right there.
There's somebody, hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent.
As the seconds
That's all it would take for me. I'd go, ah!
pass by, the footsteps outside seem to get louder and louder. At one point, Sam calls out to whoever's out there, but at first he doesn't get a response. It's only after he calls out for about the 5th time that every camper's worst nightmare starts to become a reality for Sam.
They're walking around outside in circles.
Hello? Hello?
Who would already have been leaving by now?
Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. Hello?
He said they're touching his tent. They're right outside his tent and they're poking him.
Hello? Hello? Alright, I'm getting out of here. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hello? I don't know what this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife.
I wouldn't tell him I had a knife, you bozo.
With me.
Oh,
With me
you
here.
bozo.
Holy crap. Get away. What do you want? Hello? I can't see you. Hello? All right, I'm getting out of here.
I'm a nobody. I'm a loser. I'm a bum. I'm a bozo. I'm neither here nor there and all that jazz.
A stranger in the middle of the woods, it's probably not a good idea to show weakness by saying things like, I can't see you, I'm spooked, and I don't like this. After this, the attackers apparently leave the campsite, but as soon as he steps out of the tent, Sam sees them
People are
standing
fucking
eerily in the
retarded.
woods just a few feet away from him.
They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went.
That damn Sasquatch.
I think they went this way. I see you. Get away!
That damn Sasquatch.
Alright, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want?
I don't give a fuck.
Completely freaking out after the disturbing encounter, he obviously decides to call it a night and head back to his van in the park. But things only continue to get worse for Sam.
Alright, they're moving again. I don't know, I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. Alright, out of here. I'm leaving, don't follow me! I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to get out of here. I smell your cigarette, I can hear you!
Get over here! Get out of here!
As he's making his way back to the park, he looks back at the campsite and sees the attackers stealing his things, but he decides to leave his stuff behind, terrified for his life. As he's running through the woods now, he turns back and sees his attackers chasing him.
This has got to lead back to the main trail. I don't know where they are. It's all foggy up here. I got water in my headlamp. I don't know where to go. I don't see or hear anybody anymore. I hear them coming. Can't see the shadow. Here's a path. Okay, get me there. I'm recording all of this. I'm calling up police. All right, I'm back on the path. Back on the path. Okay. Get away from me!
After making it back to his van safely, he drove home and gave his viewers a recap of everything that happened. As you can imagine, a lot of people in the comments accused the uploader of staging the video, mentioning that nobody in their right mind would continue to record as they sprint through the woods in the dark. But his reaction seems pretty genuine to me. Different people act different ways in situations of stress. As for who the two guys who stalked and attacked him were and what they wanted, it's really anyone's guess. If what they did to Sam was some kind of joke, that's a pretty messed up joke to play on someone. But because the uploader confirmed that they didn't end up stealing his stuff when he went back the following morning, it's also clear that looting the campsite wasn't really their main focus.
That damn Sasquatch.
We can't really know what they would have done to him if he hadn't run from the campsite, but at any rate, it's probably a good thing he did.
If you're 55 or
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Gypsy Soul. I might go live over on Rosenthistle next and cover this a little bit better, tighter, and neater. And so sub up to Rosenthistle if you want to. And I'm gonna go live from Rosenthistle and Cattails a lot more to get those channels monetized. So, you know, bring me closer to my goals, right?
Your daily grind, my weary kind, and to those hills we'll ride. I've learned to live fast and find, my weary kind, and to those hills we'll ride. Riding big home down to Mama's keep. Say
is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a move.